Welcome back to our journey in alphabet soup in the special education setting. Today we're going to talk about BIPs, Behavior Intervention Plans. A behavior intervention plan is exactly what it sounds like. It is a plan that is developed in order to effectively support a child's behavior so that they can participate in learning a little bit better. Now, lots of times behavior intervention plans are punitive in nature, and that's not the best way to write a behavior intervention plan. A well-written BIP starts off by identifying the very specific behaviors. Then for each behavior, the function should be described. Sometimes there are several different functions to a behavior depending on what's happening in that particular moment. And if that's the case, it's really important to discuss in that BIP what happens at what certain times. Because for every single behavior and for every single function for that behavior, the third thing that's in a well-written BIP is the actual supports that the child needs in order to positively support the behavior, hopefully before the behavior occurs. One thing that I see far too often in special education is that students are punished for their behaviors, but they haven't received any supports in order to ameliorate the behavior so that it doesn't happen in the first place. Sometimes children have movement breaks built into their BIPs. However, teachers will take away the movement break as a punishment for a failure to complete a task or for some kind of behavior. The problem with that is that the movement break itself is that which regulates the child in order for the child to perform well in the classroom. So when you look at a BIP, the most important thing is to remember that the supports are supposed to be positive in nature. They're supposed to be proactive or preemptive. And so if a movement break, for example, is included in a BIP, it's really important that that movement break occur, because the movement break in and of itself is what might regulate the child in order for the child to be able to position themselves for learning.